So the theme for the vlog today is now what? No, now what? Because we just went through the Corona times, and for a lot of people, times are really challenging. That also includes me. You know, I had a yoga school for the past couple of years, and now we had to close. And now the thing is, you know, that they want to have 3 meters distance between people in class. So it's not really, it doesn't make even sense to open up anything. So the big question is, now what? What do we do with ourselves, and how do we not only base our, you know, self-worth on our, well, on our success in this world? Because a lot of people will be hit by this now. I mean, I just read yesterday, 1 out of 4 small businesses expect to close. How do we continue? Because what do we do when we, you know, don't know, or what do we do when the old way of doing things doesn't work anymore? We are all really reluctant to change. Nobody wants to change. My spiritual teacher used to say, people only change when they're with their backs against the wall. So a lot of people are with their backs against the wall, and now it's the question, you know, how do you make the step forward? And to me, you know, the step forward is this vlog, I guess. You know, I don't know if I want to do this for a long time, and it just brings a couple of things that I did in the past together. But the time is now. It's still not easy, you know, as I explained in the 2 vlogs I did before in like 2 weeks. So, but that's a step forward. So what is your step forward? You know, what if the old ways of doing things don't work anymore and you have to change? And I think one thing is to just focus on what you love doing. So I love doing yoga, I love to do photography, and now I guess I included video, even though, you know, I'm just starting with that, so making my first experiences with video. But what do you like to do, you know? And maybe it's time. So far we lived in a world where people had to do, and maybe it's time to transition to a world where we do what we love to do. I mean, imagine what kind of world it would be if everybody would love doing what they're doing. I think we had much less violence, less wars, we'd treat each other differently, because people would be happy. If you spend 8 hours a day doing what you love to do, well, you know, what is gonna bothering you? That's wonderful. In New York, I met this a quite famous photographer, Dwayne Michaels, and he said, you know, success to him is to do what you love and find somebody who pays for it. You know, that's it. You just have to find one person who's willing to pay for it, maybe like more than one, but, you know, if you love whatever it might be, you know, do it. I mean, I can say one thing, for most of my life, well, at least for the past, I would say, 25 years, I only did what I wanted to do. Pretty much. Yeah, you know. I went to New York, I did photography. I went to Germany, I did yoga. Both things that I really love doing. So that's the thing, you know, do what you love. Because, look, you know, people have these jobs they don't love, and now these jobs are even gone that they don't love. I mean, I guess in America it's even worse than here in Germany, but it's very similar here. I mean, we don't even know what is waiting for us now. And I say this in a very positive, because, you know, what was so great about what we had in the past? It wasn't that great. And now there's a chance to make a difference, to change things, to come up with new ideas, to reinvent ourselves. So that's a great opportunity to really look into yourself and say, hey, you know, do I want to keep on doing this? And I firmly believe that if there's a will, there's a way. So if you say, look, you know, I really want to change something, I really want to make a difference, I want to do this, and then go for it. There is a way to do it. So this about the whole theme. Now what? You know, I always think of the Finding Nemo movie that I love. You know, it's probably one of my favorite movies. And they escape. If you've seen it, these fish escape at the end of the movie from the fish tank by rolling out of the window and falling into the ocean. And then suddenly somebody says, you know, and they're really happy about it. And suddenly somebody says, "Now what?" You know, the puffer fish blows up and stuff. So that's the same situation, you know. Now what? You know, and I am in the same boat. So I don't know, you know, how to keep on doing this. I mean, I've been teaching online yoga classes that got smaller and smaller over the weeks. I think people were excited at the beginning, but I don't see a point in opening a yoga school when you have to have 3 meters distance between mats. That's not doable. You know, you can't pay the rent. So this is a bit out of the equation right now, and I have to reinvent myself. And many of you have to do the same thing. So let's see what we come up with. If you have any questions, leave me comments. Somebody left me a comment about, you know, like he wanted to know more about my background in photography. So I'll talk about this as well in some of the upcoming vlogs. But what do we do now? How do we deal with the situation? And we will find a solution, and we will make a difference. So join me on the journey. Thanks for being here. I see you soon.